You want to take a look at the bubble? Some gameplay?
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Rob, you were up.
Let's do it. There we go. Just share my screen. So I'm using just a PC controller. Looks very much like the Xbox controller. I'll just fire it up and it'll connect. Is that sharing the screen?
Yep. And make sure you close out that preview. Oh, it looks good. Frames are good.
Yeah. I can also move the mouse here. I can move with the keyboard as well. But just for me, just being an old school. So this character is one of our he's actually one of our NPC characters. So he's a non-player character. We're currently building out, as you will see in current videos, the ability for the player to produce their own characters. So you'll be able to design the skins of them, whether they're tall, whether they're short, whether they're muscly. So this is Chad. This is one of our NPC players. This is a bubble. This is obviously an advanced bubble. This started off as two trees and a hammock. So imagine the player's been to the mainland, he's been doing the daily tasks, he's come back, he's got all the materials. And this house here, I don't know how far back I can get here, well, without the trees. I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking, sorry about that. But this whole house is not something that you just upgrade in one go. This actually has a whole building system, and the video that we've just released will show how this is built from the ground upwards, laying every single element of this. So this is completely unique to however the player wants to look. You can design how you want.
That makes sense because you mentioned you start off with only a hammock. So this is this is a pretty nice hammock right here.
The building tools that I mentioned earlier were utilized to build this house. So the same tools that a new player, Big Pay, you for yourself, that will have for your own personal bubble, you can do this exact same thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, so placing everything here. So so we've got the bookshelves here. We have this amazing statue. Everything you look for within your bubble will be for sale. So these will all be NFTs. So the player would have I've either played to earn and upgraded or purchased with the in-game currency or grinded away or minted them themselves. So everything we look at, if we look at here, we've got some pictures on the wall. We have a nice bed. We have some furniture. I can jump outside here and chill here. And the game is multiplayer, so you'll be able to invite all your friends over and you can have a party together. We come further down here. We have another non-player character. This is Abigail. She's really having a good time here. And then I don't know if you recognize this image here on the
Jet
wall.
Chicken.
Yeah.
So Jet Chickens, obviously a really famous project on the Cardano network. So everybody who owns Jet Chickens, there you go. We're 100% compatible. We all know Kyle. Kyle is amazing on the Cardano network. So he's given me my permission to do that. There's a television here. You'll be able to see in our video the streaming televisions. There's all kinds of things that we can hook into here. A nice
Why don't you show them that picture on the desk there?
Yeah, nice little Easter egg there. I don't actually know how to zoom in on these controls. I don't know if you recognize that, but that's Charles. Charles, yeah.
The old classic bird picture.
Yeah.
Over here we have a nice little aquarium. So this will be an NFT, and you'll be able to breed your fish within this. Although you can't see in this demo that below actually where we are on your island, there is an entire water section. So
below all the bubbles in the air.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
in that part you'll be able to have sharks and octopuses and all kinds of really interesting NFTs. But
It's a giant aquarium, basically.
Yeah, it's absolutely
So how does
amazing.
this tie into the, you stated that once people get their house or their bubble built up to a certain point that they can then choose to save that as an NFT, convert it to an NFT. how do the little NFTs within the house work? When you do the one big NFT, does that include all of the little NFTs, or are you essentially just selling the property in the bubble itself?
So what we'll do is we will provide an interface where the owner will say what they want to sell. It'll all be done via a smart contract. They will say, here's the bubble, here's the house, here's all the assets with it, and so they will go through. It will literally be a tick box. I mean, there might be a select all, and then the smart contract will the player will transfer all their assets that they want to sell to that smart contract. It'll be a one-off sale. It'll pop over to the new owner's wallet, and then as soon as the new player logs in or the old player logs in, we will see they no longer have this bubble or the assets within it, and the game will just take over. So
Awesome.
be really, really clever. Now, we have each bubble needs to go to the mainland. So the bubbles are all kind of floating in the metaverse, and this is how we do it. So in the style of, I don't know, Thunderbirds, Batman, everybody gets their own little moonwalking garage. And what we have here is a nice little Easter egg from my dev, because this is a demo mode. So it's not quite ready to fly. But yes, in the future, this is a bubble jet, and this bubble jet will be the first of our Cornucopia's NFTs that actually go for sale. So this will be owned by the public.
In actuality, that functionality to fly the bubble jet is already there. The program is designed. Our devs have shown us flying out of the vehicle, in addition to the sound effects with the vehicle flying out as well. So you'll see some of that in the video that's released.
Yeah, they just know I'm a newbie, and if they give me flying controls, I'll probably crash and make their demo look really.
It's
really
like one
good.
of those E3 game testers that you see. You're like, man, they're so bad at this game.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I am not the person to demo this. But yes, we go all the way back up here, and who knows where I'm gonna end up.
So for the flying, you mentioned that these bubbles in the sky, and you're going to be able to fly. So does that mean eventually all of the players will be in the same instance? Specifically if they're in their own whole bubble. How are you going to be able to fly, say, to your friend's bubble, or is it you fly a certain distance and then you fast travel, say, to their instance once you reach a certain distance?
Shall I stop sharing there? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool. Then I'll take us back front and foremost.
So yeah, I mean these are really, really interesting questions that you're asking me in terms of performance and play-wise. So we're built on the Unreal Engine 4 at the moment, and eventually we will be building on Unreal Engine 5. I say eventually, we are experimenting with Unreal Engine 5 now, but it's a new operating system, so we will wait for that to have a few more iterations. When we launch in Q4 of this year, then yes, everything will be ported over to Unreal Engine 5. Now, Unreal Engine 5 is also, if you're familiar with the game Fortnite, Epic Games, who built Unreal Engine, they built Fortnite. So
yeah,
this is where we're using their technology, so we'll be able to build our game on PC, mobile, games console, and we will have, to begin with, the same restrictions that Fortnite has, and for a player's performance point of view, we will have multiple servers. So if we know who your friends are, you'll be joining the same server, and you'll be all enjoying the same spaces, and there'll be lots more players in there apart from your servers. Currently, at the moment, we can have a couple of 100 players on the Unreal Engine comfortably, where players are using really low spec PCs. We don't want players to go out and have monsters. We want to be as compatible as possible and comfortable. So
especially with mobile, as an intention as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll have a couple of techniques that lots of games use. Forza use this technique, Fortnite use this technique, where you have a mixture of real players, non-players, and so the metaverse looks full, and you can interact with everyone. but we will try and get as many players in there. And as technology moves on from the Unreal Engine, as that gives us the ability to have more and more people, then again, yes, we will introduce more. I don't know what you've done with your camera, Josh. It's gone a bit funky on my
Yeah,
side.
you're sideways.
Oh, really?
So this isn't really a Cardano question, but it's my own curiosity. That port from the Unreal Engine version you're on now to
Yeah.
5, is that a simple process or is that a full rebuild, or do they actually offer, tooling for that?
It can be as simple as, go from Windows 10 to Windows 11. Look, all my apps work. And
Hmm.
yes, you can definitely do that. But Unreal Engine 5 gives us so much more performance techniques. We're using nanotechnology, so we can display more and more polygons. So what they've Unreal provide to us is a different way of building your assets. They say this is how you built them in the old way, but if you now remodel them using these new techniques with Blender and the other applications, when you actually move up to Unreal Engine 5, the performance is going to be amazing. So we are building all our assets to be forward Unreal Engine 5 compatible. So it is pushing Unreal Engine 4 a little bit, but we're very aware that we're launching on an Unreal Engine 5. So yes, we are taking full advantage from day one of Unreal Engine 5. There's no point in developing for 4.
Awesome.